Hey friends, this is Morgan coming to you, the fearless creator. And actually I felt not so fearless recently when I was really struck down by a pretty nasty virus or whatever it was. And this happened right after I had done an intensive 6 days plus a day in between 3-day workshop, and it was like, wow, that's so intense. And so I needed to take a break and really relax afterwards. And I didn't do that. On the way back on the plane, I was there. Fortunately, I was riding like up in the front of the plane, which is a really nice place to be when that happens. But I was on the internet, like doing social media stuff and working with my team and like trying to keep things rolling when I really needed a break. I needed a deep break. And so by that afternoon, when I returned home, I just felt exhausted and needed to collapse. But then my family and I went to our mountain place. And so that was another drive and some stress getting packed up and all of that. And then we got up there and I collapsed. And for 4 days, I felt really sick. I started an argument with my partner and just felt horrible, miserable. Until Tuesday night, I was like, you know what? This sucks. And why am I doing this to myself? Because I don't believe in this idea that these things are just random. Sure, it is caused by a virus or by whatever germs are in the environment, but there are germs and viruses around our environment all the time. The question is, why do we accept them in? Why does our immune system let them in and not get rid of them at particular times? And the answer is the mind-body connection. And the answer is that we're doing something and our body is saying, no, you've got to do something different. There's a lesson here. You need to change some things. And if we don't change some things, then we succumb to that particular virus or bacteria or whatever it is until we get the lesson. So it was interesting Tuesday night. I was like, this sucks. This really sucks. I'm feeling pretty horrible. And I decided it's time to get the lesson. So I inquired on that. I sat down with my journal and I sat down and meditated and realized what some of the lessons were, one of which was that I simply needed to take it easy on myself after that kind of intense work of delivery. So that was one of the lessons. And there were several other things that I needed to learn as well about how I've been operating and, just again, all around taking care of myself and also having more faith and trust that things are working out, that there is a deeper connection, a deeper order of things where at that level things are working out despite outward appearances. So what's really cool is once I finally got that lesson and woke up the next morning and did some meditation and did some journaling work, the cold was like really diminished. And by the next day, almost gone. And I have a few residual effects, but like really, it was like a switch, like a night and day switch between how I felt before this and how I felt after. So the message for you is that, if you are feeling like you're getting sick or feeling health problems in your body, those are always a signal to us that we need to learn and integrate some kind of lesson. Sure, there may be some, quote, outer cause, in bacteria or this or that or the other thing, but the question is, why did we have our own personal coincidence with whatever that cause is? And that's the important question. And then the second, more important question is, how can we kick our body's natural healing into gear to get rid of whatever it is? And our bodies have miraculous healing capacity, but we usually don't tap into it because we stay stuck in whatever it is that caused the disease in the first place. And so sometimes, colds may linger on for months or whatever, back pains or this or that or the other thing. So really important, learn the lesson, understand what message your body, your mind, your core is sending to you when you're feeling down. Integrate that lesson and then act on it, and then see yourself in health. Once you've gotten the lesson, then there's no reason to stay sick anymore. You can get over it. See, I'm up here in a beautiful place out running around. I just went on a run, a very fast run, went on a bike ride yesterday, and this is after, again, having a severe cold, 3 days ago. So I've never recovered this quickly before. This stuff is real. I know it sounds weird. As somebody who has worked in a microbiology department, it's like, really, we can think our way out of this stuff? And the answer that I've found is yes, but you've got to understand what messages are there for you. All right, until next time, this is Morgan signing off.